All right,
Okay.
right. Yeah, so this is Breakfast Daily. We're enjoying the show this morning. And okay, we're going to do something that's very critical, very important. Fixing the galamsey, we can't do it on this show, but there are things that we can do in our homes that will ensure that our children are safer for the future. And just as the quote said this morning, instructing the youth is like engraving a stone.
Exactly.
You leave an indelible mark forever. And so, parents, as you watch, what are the ways in which you are involved with your children in instructing them, making sure that they, many years down the line, when you come and look at the engraved stone, it's something beautiful that is there. Right. Well, we've been joined on the show this morning by Stephen Nasebwidi. He is a digital marketing consultant, and we're going to be talking this morning about TikTok and are your children safe on TikTok?
Yes, we are. And do remember that the show is interactive. So if you have anything to add to the conversation, you have questions to ask our resource person, do, of course, feel free to use the WhatsApp number 0550-585-832 or the hashtag Breakfast Daily across all social media platforms.
Yeah.
Nase, good morning.
Good morning. Good
How
to
are
see
you?
you.
Good to see
I'm
you.
very good. Rainy morning.
Yes, it is. Yeah, the last few days has been like that. I think this whole week.
Yeah, very.
We started off very rainy.
Soft, so.
But we're good.
We are good.
Fantastic.
We are good. TikTok.
Awesome. Yes.
Blossoming sensation. If it's not blooming.
Yeah.
And particularly during the height of COVID 2020,
Exactly.
people just found respite in it in terms of entertainment, in terms of taking their minds off of everything that was going on around the world. But now it's come to stay.
It's come to stay. In fact, in Ghana, there's a battle between the Twitter people and the TikTok as about who is influencing even music.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
As in who is, unearthing new talent, promoting new music. That's another conversation we'll have on another day. But today we want to talk about whether or not TikTok is a safe environment for your kids.
Exactly.
For those who don't know it, TikTok is a video sharing app. It's owned by a company based in China, so its origin is from China. That in itself has some issues. It means they don't share a lot of data with all these international data sharing companies. But like you said, a lot of us discovered TikTok during the COVID.
Yeah.
That's when we went there. When we were on lockdown, we're looking for entertaining content. So we find all our celebrities doing skits, from Lydia Forson to whoever, doing beautiful skits that we all loved. But therein lies the danger. To date, it's been downloaded by over 3 billion times. That's how many times it's been downloaded. Now there's another stat.
That's the app.
The app itself has been downloaded over 3 billion times.
That's almost half of the world's population.
Yes. In fact, over the last 3-4 years, it's been the most downloaded app because it's not that old. To date, there's a stat that's on the screen now. You can see it's 1.02 billion active users. But this is those who can be reached by advertising. Okay. Normally, kids between 13 and 18 cannot be reached by targeted advertisers. And so if we include that kids in that arena, it's 1.2 billion actually. That's how many people are using it actively for all sorts of reasons, whether you're in Trotro looking for content. What even makes it amazing is that even people who are not on TikTok, we are sharing our content onto WhatsApp and Facebook. So you find all these videos shared from TikTok onto this platform. So you don't need to be on TikTok to see these videos. So that's how huge it is. And it promotes engagement, excitement, and skits and all sorts.
In fact, what I find is that sometimes I'm watching a video, happy people watching on Instagram, and then I find it, this is useful stuff, right? Then I see that it's a TikTok video, so I'll look for the handle that shared it on TikTok. Then I'll go to TikTok, go and find the original one, and actually download the video. And then it becomes a standalone video that can be shared.
Some of the old men who are sharing even TikTok videos on some WhatsApp plan, I'm like, where did this man get this from? But it's happening. So that's the real challenge, because in fact, it's the hottest platform for new categories of people called tweens and teens. So tweens are like those in their early 20s and teens. It's the hottest platform.
Wow.
But therein lies the danger, because there's the tendency to want to share extremely exciting and engaging content, so it becomes a risk. But even before we get to that, let's look at some of the risks. I think for most apps, if they allow people to DM each other and also comment, then it means it can be chatted up by anybody.
Yeah.
Right.
That's where the perverts start from. We're talking about our
Yeah.
young kids.
Yeah.
So the perverts, you find them with a different DP. So he could
Yeah.
be 60 something, but he's using a child's DP, and it's because it's what he does. He's even learned the lingo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So before you know it, he's chatting your little child in the DM, in the comment section, asking them all sorts of questions. So that's the first risk. And it's not just TikTok. It's on most of the platforms that allow DMing and doing this.
There's
Right.
a movie called Searching. I just watched it last weekend. Look,
It blew your mind.
it is this is what you're describing here.
Yeah.
Stephen, how people
Yeah.
they create pseudo profiles.
Yes.
And then they use that to
Yeah.
engage
That's
other people.
catfishing.
Listen,
Yeah.
You know? That's
you have to see the
catfishing.
movie Searching.
Oh, yeah.
But I
It's
mean, there's
crazy.
and then on. I love to watch the Discovery ID channel. You know,
Yeah, ID
investigation
channel, yeah.
Discovery, and I also follow them on Instagram and everywhere. I'm not morbid. I just like crime stories. But there's
Yeah.
one particular series called Web of Lies, and so it just focuses on crimes that have been committed through and now. In the last 3-4 years, most of the episodes focus on crimes that have been committed on social media platforms, including TikTok.
Wow.
How people are catfishing and whatnot. So it's really scary. It's really scary.
Yeah. I think the second risk that, like most platforms and TikTok in particular, poses is the fact that we cannot guarantee data privacy. We've all heard stories about even Facebook and Twitter, how they share our data with third parties.
Yeah.
So one of the things you want to tell our kids is that if you're going to be there, don't share data that's too personal. Like even your address, things like that. Don't share those kind of data, because once people have your email, they have a few bits of information, but they can easily track you.
Yeah.
They can easily track you. So that's the second one. And these is the perverts, I will call them that, are so close, it's unbelievable. You never know, it could even be the guy next door
Yeah. But
who will
he's,
follow you and find you online and start.
but
Yeah.
he's posed
Yeah.
himself as somebody who lives
So
let's
far
say,
away.
in a different town.
Exactly. Or
Yes.
a different country.
Yeah.
You know.
There's another feature that a lot of people do there. It's called duets, where you find, sometimes you find all these celebrities, they do it a lot, where there's an original video, they try to lip sync, they try to like synchronize what the original video is doing.
Yeah.
Now, perverts are using that one as well. So they ask the young ones to mimic and sync with them, whatever they are doing.
Yeah.
Before you know it, they're asking them to undress and touch themselves and do also. So that's another risk we need to look at for God. And that's very popular. Duetting is very popular on TikTok. Okay. There's another one that, I've got there. It can be, a minefield also for body shaming. Okay. Because it promotes engagement and excitement and all that. So if you are somebody who is not getting the engagement and the reach that your video is getting, people will start body shaming you. Imagine a couple of friends, teens who enjoy. You do your video, we all do it. You post something, the next minute you go and check. Is it really getting engagement?
Anybody
that picture
liking?
posted, has anybody liked it? Whatever. And teens are using it to body shame each other. So, if yours is not really going far, they start targeting. It's even bullying
Right.
on this. So we need to watch out for that one as well. Okay. Then there's, one that is very popular now, all the challenges. And there's one that became very popular called the Create Challenge, where people arrange crates.
Crates,
Like, they
yeah.
climb and they created all these stunts.
Did you see that? Did you try it?
No. The ice bucket challenge was the one I wanted to try. I wanted to try that one, but I couldn't find enough ice.
Now, what we need to note is that, and you and I, because we do music, we know this.
Yeah.
Until you've gone to a studio and seen how music is recorded, you always think that it's played live.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Not knowing sometimes like a couple of sessions they piece together all sorts.
Layer.
Synchronized.
Yeah.
A lot of these stunts are not done live, and they are pieced together, they are edited. So it's not every stunt that you can copy and you can. And we need to tell our kids this, because they start copying some of these stunts and all these challenges, and they are dangerous. We had incidents of people getting injured, even hurting themselves. There's one that they used to call, some kind of like cheek, dimple challenge or whatever. So they were using different things.
To create a dimple.
Yes.
For example.
Oh, my goodness.
So we need to watch out for these things. I think it's important, and we're going to go into how we help our kids. So the bottom line is that it's not a safe environment. We can't stop our kids from going there because it allows kids from 13 all the way up to 20. So but we need to have a conversation with our kids so they can be there in a safe environment.
For those who haven't seen the crate challenge you're talking about, let's give them a snippet of that.
Sure.
And then we'll come back and continue.
The viral milk crate challenge is TikTok's latest trend, but as much as you think you may know how to conquer this dangerous feat, you may want to think again as it's caused more harm than good. Let's get into it. The popular saying goes, there's no crying over spilled milk, but within about 60 seconds of opening the TikTok app, you'll quickly find that there's actually a lot of crying over spilled milk crates happening. That's right, the newest viral challenge has taken the internet as well as hospitals by storm after many attempt to put their best foot forward only to end up with their worst injury lying dead ahead. In case you don't know what we're talking about, this challenge, which was reportedly first showcased on Facebook, later making its way to TikTok, garnering a collective 15.3 million views, involves stacking plastic milk crates ascending like stairs in which challengers have to climb each of them up and back down without taking a tumble. And let's just say people are failing miserably, so much so that they are even ending up with severe injuries. Multiple people have failed on the first few steps alone, while some are on their descent back down and just can't seem to contain their balance. Despite the fact that one Houston woman who's gone viral put literally everyone to shame and while wearing heels, this challenge is not for the faint of heart and quite literally could land you in the hospital. This Twitter user stated, ICUs filling up, half COVID patients, half milk crate challenge victims. Another person shared a meme with the caption, them insurance companies watching y'all do the milk crate challenge like. Unsurprisingly, against partaking in this harmful stunt, Dr. Sean Anthony, an orthopedic surgeon who specializes in sports medicine at Mount Sinai in New York, told the Today Show, quote, the milk crate challenge is very dangerous and we are seeing many orthopedic injuries as a result of the falls. He added, injuries can include broken wrists, shoulder dislocations, ACL and meniscus tears, as well as life-threatening conditions like spinal cord injuries. Some celebrities have weighed in on the challenge, poking fun at the mindless trend, including Snoop Dogg, who made a recent appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live with guest host Stephen A. Smith when he commentated one challenge, and I'm not gonna lie, his play-by-play had me rolling on the ground, but not as hard as this dude.
Don't, them shoes is too big for this situation. They too big. When you start to shake, you know it's gonna break. Oh!
Mark Ruffalo also joked that his Marvel character, the Hulk, refuses to partake in the milk crate challenge due to his hatred of stairs. All jokes aside, although it may be entertaining to watch, this challenge is extremely dangerous and should be taken with caution and maybe some full protective gear should you choose to take the plunge. For the latest TikTok trend that has proven to be harmful to your health, click right over here for another clever video. Then hop to the comments and let me know all your thoughts on the milk crate challenge. As always, I'm your host, Renee Ariel.
Yeah. I think, like I said, our message to a lot of the parents and even to the kids is a lot of the ones that were done successfully were not done live and they go. They are pieced together, they are edited.
Yeah.
And it's not just the quick challenge. There are other challenges like that.
Yeah.
So don't go and copy. We've seen how people are injuring themselves trying to do it.
Yeah.
And don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the way it works there, your friend does it and they tag you, they challenge you to also try it. You don't know how your friend did it.
Yeah.
Because you're only seeing the
Oh,
end
you're
video.
only seeing the end result.
The end result.
So you don't know how many times they went, maybe they went up
Piece it
different
together.
pieces, and all of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So let's talk about some, helpful tips. The first thing is we have to admit the apps are always trying to make the, platforms safe, but they are not doing enough. Especially with TikTok, which comes from China, they are not subjected to a lot of the regulations.
Regulations.
In fact, even yesterday there was news that they had been fined in UK, for example. But we see people like even Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg appearing before the Senate to answer questions. That doesn't happen with TikTok.
Okay.
Because of where they are. So that's a risk. So parents, yes, they will tell you that the platform will tell you they are doing a lot, but take the responsibility into your own hands, parents. The second one is that parents will learn about these platforms themselves. For a lot of parents, they may think this is for young kids, so they don't want to be there. No, learn how the platform works so you can help your kids who are there to use it safely. That's fun. A lot of the features there are features that are not common to other platforms, especially with TikTok. And you, the parent, need to learn how to use that so you can help your kids. And then manage your child's settings. All these platforms always have settings. You can go there and try to do it. So, for example, you can stop strangers from DMing kids, for example. Okay. Or they cannot be tagged. For example, like it works on Twitter and other places. We'll do some of these things so that they are going there only to watch content, not really to engage with and share all these content. The last one I'll say is have an open conversation, not just about TikTok, but about all platforms, all online platforms. A lot of us don't have that open conversation with our kids. Have that conversation, whether around dinner or whenever. Have the open conversation so that the kids would know you're not kind of like banning them from using the platform, but you want them to use it safely. And you are there to help them to use it safely. They would then be able to come to you to tell you when they encounter all sorts of issues, permits or whatever, come to you for conversation.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much. How do people get in touch with you if they want to find out more?
The easiest is to contact me at Nase on Twitter.
Okay.
Fantastic.
All right. Wonderful segment. Very interesting conversation. Always so with Stephen Nase Boedi.